As usual, my hair is doing weird things. Today the weather is cool and dry and my hair is electrified. It was reminding me actually of a veil in some ways. And this leads me to remember a story from my past. When I was a child, I would walk up to the local art museum and take art classes. We met in the greenhouse and we would paint, and adults would tend to be really disappointed that I didn't paint like an adult when I was 9 or 10. And I was disappointed that they wanted me to do that, so the lessons didn't last all that long. But I did love that building. It was a big old house where a woman had lived, and she collected art as she had husbands, and then died and left the museum, her house, to be a museum. It has a lot of contemporary art in it, but I did like that. But most of all, I enjoyed the grounds. I enjoyed the palm trees, the Japanese garden with the lily pads, and it was a contemplative place for me to sit out under the trees. Years later, I went back when I was a grown-up and took more art lessons. I still did not paint like an adult, as you might guess. And the teachers were disappointed that I did not, and I was still disappointed that they wanted me to, so there you have it. So I would take little breaks and sit outside on the grounds, which was, again, something I really appreciated, out there with the trees and the gentle breeze and so forth. And I would watch the people, because they too were an art exhibit to me. This turns out to be a place where a lot of brides come to have their photographs taken. These are the photographs that appear in the paper sometime later after they're married. So in effect, they're posing as if it is their wedding day, when in fact it is not. They don't know exactly how they're going to even feel that day. They could have had an argument with their beloved and have steam coming out of their ears for all they knew. But at any rate, it's a pretend photo, as if that's their pretend house and their life is going to be a wonderful adventure, and that too could end up being pretend. And so I would amuse myself by considering all these different aspects. And again, probably it didn't serve me well. But I went for a walk over there the other day, and I thought, hey, I'll take you with me. So if you're ready, I am too. Let's head on out. Now, first of all, here's my beloved bench where I would sit under the tree. Now we're walking through the lawn. That's a view of the art museum. And now we're walking up to where the brides normally are photographed. In this little porch here, if you'll notice, pretty soon we're going to pan up and I'm going to show you the balcony, because where is a romance without a Romeo and Juliet balcony? Of course, that didn't end well, but anyway, now we're back in the safer area, except I'm wondering, why do we have all these bars on the doors, and is that a good omen for a marriage? I don't know. And now we're back again. And so here I am, finishing up my little story for the week. If my hair had not been electrified and I started thinking about veils and that led me to the pictures of brides in the paper, none of this would have happened. If it had been a humid day, who knows what I would have talked about. But thank you for going with me. I think the two big omens, the takeaways from this, is that when you look, number one, there's the statue of a woman there contemplating. She's not rushing out to do anything with anybody. And two, on the way up to the place where they take the photographs, I tell you what, there's a trash can. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. I'm not anti-marriage. I'm not anti-not marriage. I'm just somebody who likes to question and go for walks on days when it's just a beautiful sunny experience, as an alternative to sitting inside and playing with my hair.